and welcome back to the channel. I have a Temu order that's all craft related, so I thought I would go ahead and share it with you. I have some crochet yarny items, I have some sewing items, I have some resin molds, some stencils, and I think some stickers. So I wanted to go ahead and share it with you. I am using my new phone, so we're going to see how it records today. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this haul. So we order from Temu every now and then, and I really like grabbing their craft supplies when we order. So I thought I would check out their crochet hooks. So they come in a bag like this. It's a full set of just aluminum hooks, and I love aluminum hooks, so this is perfect for me. They look really nice. They look like they're appropriate sized, and you can never have too many hooks. So I thought I would go ahead and grab that. I have not used them in a project yet, but they seem like any regular crochet hooks to me. So I'm very pleased with that. And they did come in a bag. Some things will be in bags, some things will not. It just depends on how it was put in our order. So, well, I'll do this. These are the stitch markers. These are the ones that I use. Majority of the time, they're just like the little safety pin type of stitch markers. And I use these pretty much in every project that I have, whether I'm using them to mark my place or to keep track of certain stitches. And this was a 50 piece. So, and I think I only paid $1 or so for it. And then these are for sewing. So these are sewing clips, so you can use in place of pinning things. So they look like that. And they just pinch open, and they hold your two pieces of fabric together. Instead of pinning through the fabric, you can just use the clips to hold it together. And this was also a 50 piece, and I don't have any of these yet, so I was happy to be able to get some. And then I think I'm going to move on to the resin molds. So this one, came in a box like this. It was a set of 3. And these are little like jars. So they have the, sorry, I was out of frame. So they have like the little dish and then the lid that goes on top. So these are pretty nice. So this is kind of like a hexagon, I think it is, a stop sign. This one's a heart, and then a square. So, and I like these little containers. So there's that one. Some of these I haven't even taken out of the paper yet, or the packaging. So this one is a bee themed, I don't know if you can see that, but see the bee right there. So it's a bee themed coaster mold, and I've been wanting this one for a really long time. And they have different styles, but this is the one I chose, and I don't know if you can see that little bees, they're on them. But these are the molds, and I can't wait to make these. So it was a set of 5. So you got the 4 coasters and then the coaster holder, which looks like this. And then it'll just set in it like that. So there's that one. I got this one. which are little skulls. And I thought that not only for Halloween projects, but also I want to try and make stitch markers out of these. And my husband also, we've made little skull decorations for his motorcycle out of resin. So I thought this would work out really nice because they'll be nice and flat on the back. And I thought that he might like that. So it's a nice little mold. It's decent sized. Next one is like the geode coasters. So it has like the geode edge, and then you'll place your resin in it, and then after you pull it out, you can color the edges gold so they look like geode slices. So I've been wanting these for a while too. And you also have this little area here that you could use for whatever you want to use it for. It's kind of a weird shape, but these are really nice molds. So this one is a set of 3, and then it's hardware. It is for a 3-tiered like platter. So you have the large one that goes on the bottom, and it has the little peg here for you to put your hardware in. And then it has the medium one and the smaller one. And I didn't intentionally buy this to make the 3-tiered shelves. I thought that these would be perfect for making clocks because they'll already have the little hole, and then there's 3 different sizes that you can choose from. And of course, you know, since I have the hardware, it only came with 1 hardware. I'll probably make at least 1 tiered tray, but my intention was to have these molds to make clocks out of. I thought that might be something nice to put in my shop, you know, to do resin clocks, and then I'll do vinyl numbers on my Cricut to put the numbers on it. But that was my intention for that. And then this one, I think, was a set. It came in the same package, but I honestly don't remember ordering this. But I'm sure I did because they are gorgeous. But they're like mandala coasters. So they have their ridging that's already going to be inset in the resin. So you can just go over it with paint afterwards, and it'll fill in all those little crevices, and you'll be able to see the design. I think they're all the same. Yeah, they look like they're all the same. So there's 4 of them, and they are really pretty. So I can't wait to be able to make something out of this. And then it came with this large like tray. So it's rather large. It's probably 10 inches. And that's nice too. It's kind of a weird, well, not weird, but it's kind of a rippled edge to it, so it's not straight. So that one's really nice. And then the next things I got are stencils, and I was thinking I could use these stencils to paint on the resin, but I have tried that recently and it did not work out very well, so I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another try. Maybe I'll try some different type of paint. But I got all these stencils thinking that I could do things with, and this one is just like a fall themed one. So it has the tree with the leaves, and fall is my favorite season, so I couldn't pass it up. It says fall right there, and then this one says windy. This one has just different patterns in it. And that one's got stars. They're just all different sizes. Whoops. So stars. This one has like floral print on it. This one just has circles like Swiss cheese. This one is a heart that is made of hearts. This one is like a dotted line, bubbles. This one's like a rose cluster. It's weird that some of them came packaged and some of them didn't. So this one, oh, it goes like that, sorry. So it has arrows and it has few words. So here, there, love, this, that, thanks. Just with random arrows going different ways. This one is like a leaf pattern. So here's a leaf pattern and this is a different one. So it's like a two in one. But even though if I don't use these in my resin, I'll definitely be using them in paper crafting. So this is like a wood grain, which I thought was really cool. That's like a line, like a squiggly line pattern. I don't know what you would call that. Oh, I hope you can pick that up because there's flowers and there's dragonflies. And then, so I don't know if that's supposed to be a butterfly sitting there or not, but, and then you have flowers. But I thought it would be cool. And then these ones just have different line patterns. So you got like your arrows in 2 different sizes. These are triangles. These are like, it's almost like a bead strip. And then these are like woven strings. And then this one has 4 different patterns on it. So you got the squares, zebra print, more of like the Swiss cheese, and then this is like a trellis. So that one's that package. And I got several of these styles. This one I believe is the ocean themed one. Yes. So it has they're all sea creatures. So this one is a seahorse, an octopus, dolphins, it says mertail, so it's got like a mermaid tail. I probably should have brought some paper over so you could see it. These are like coral and there's a little shell. This is like little fish in the reefs, and there's a starfish there and a shell. Sea turtles. Some larger coral. And these are like mermaids. And these are different funny little fish, and then some crabs down here, or lobsters, whatever you want to call them. I don't know anything about lobsters, so I couldn't tell you. This one says, I love the beach. This one is another like fish scene. So it has 2 different style fish and some different coral and underwater plants. This one has 4 different styles of coral. Another mermaid. This one says Under the Sea. Oh, this one's shells. So you have different style shells. This one's another fish scene. And there's your crab. And then another mermaid. And then, oops. Oh, that must be from the cutout. So that is a jellyfish. So that's the last one in that one. And then this one I think is flowers. Yeah, so these ones are, not sure which way that goes, but these ones are all flowers if I remember right. So you got a flower here and then that's a bird. Oops. And then this is like tree limbs with birds on them. And then more birds. Maybe this one was bird themed. So you got bird cages there with some flying birds. Ooh, this one's very pretty. And then I think it was like that. So this is like grapes with birds. And then flower with birds. So this one must have been bird themed, not flower themed. So you got a cluster of birds there. I need to learn the technique of stenciling, I guess. And some of them came with these rings so you could hold them together, which I'm going to make sure that I put, that all of them get holes punched in them if they don't have them, so I can hang them on these rings, which are really nice. So I think this one is flower themed, so sunflowers, which are my favorite flower. And this one says, it's got sunflowers and a bee, and it says, "You are my sunshine." Oops. And this gorgeous sunflower. If it's got sunflowers on it, there's a lot of times I can't resist it. So, and that's just a different type. So there's that one. And then these, I think are butterflies. So there's just different shaped butterflies. And that one's got a bee in it, some butterflies, and some dragonflies. Some more flowers. And then this giant sunflower, which I thought was gorgeous. I might try stenciling these on t-shirts and see how that goes. So this little ring just opens up like this, and you just slide it through the hole, and it holds all of your stencils so you can hang them up. So I'll definitely be doing that. This one, I think is farmhouse themed, if I remember right. It also came with a ring. So the ones that don't have holes for the ring, I will just punch holes in it. So these ones came with the holes. So yeah, this one's farmhouse themed. It says fresh cut flowers, and it has your old farm truck with flowers in it, and it says tulip, roses, and daisies. This one says, "Our life, our story, this is us, our home." And then this one says, just says farmhouse, and has this cute little rooster here. I got a thing for farm animals, especially pigs. Pigs, I have a soft spot in my heart for pigs. So I can't resist any type of farm animal. But this pig is so cute. I'm definitely going to see if I can look up some videos on how to stencil onto t-shirts, and see if I can do some stenciling with these onto t-shirts. I think that would be really cute. And this one just says farm life, but it's got a really cute little pig and a sunflower there, and he's on a fence. So this one, this one is a goat. I also have a soft spot for goats and cows. So There's a goat. This one says Home Sweet Home, and it's just like a wreath. And this one says Farm Life, and it's got a really cute cow on it. And then a large sunflower. So that's that set. Really like that one. And then this one, I believe, is like mountain themed, with bears and pine trees and stuff like that. So yeah, so large bear and tree themed. Oops. And this is another large bear. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this is the bear, and he's standing up, and he's got the tree line below. I'm sure you've seen lots of pictures like that on Pinterest. This one is gorgeous. So it has the birds up here, the tree line, and then the bear below. And then this one has, it's like a large full-size or full-body bear with the trees in the background. And then you have its paw prints. So that is all of my stencils. So I'm happy to be able to try and figure out how to do stenciling. And then everything else is stickers, I think. And I just gathered them all up into a bag so I wouldn't lose any of them. So this one says Spiritual Beast. And I got these thinking that maybe I would try and put them into resin. Like the resin coasters and all of that. That's what my intention was. And this was just a big multi-pack. So, whoops. So I'll go through them really quickly. This is like a mason jar with a flower in it. It's just another one like that. It has a... Oh, that's a deer. And these are holographic. So it looks like there may be 2 of each. So this is like a moon with some, looks like rosemary and flowers in it. So that's another deer. And then this one is like a moon and your pinnacle, triple goddess symbol. And then this is crystals, very similar to my logo. And a whale. So it's just a random one. I'm trying to pull out all the duplicates. So this is like hands holding a like crystal ball. And this is a dolphin. So there's that one. It's like a half moon. Pretty popular right now. And then this one's like a moon phase with some greenery. And then this one's just a moon with some like rays around it. This one is a cat. So they're the same, other than like the print is different. The holograph is different. And here's some more deer. So maybe each one, they're the same print, but the holograph is different on them. I didn't notice that. So you get 2 of each, but the holograph is different on each one. So these are moths. So cats in the moon. These are like shells. it's kind of cool that they gave you two with different holograph on them. So this is like a really tiny holograph, and this one's more like shards. So I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. So this is your pinnacle. Oops. And then moon and stars. Sorry, I know these are kind of hard to see. And then you have your stags. And I think it goes this way. So, oops. So you have like a lotus flower and a moon with a hourglass in the middle. So mushroom. And this is a dog. It's kind of nice they added a dog. They don't normally add dogs. It's always normally cats. So just your crescent moon, like the all-seeing eye. It's a cat with a crescent moon and the all-seeing eye. And the lobster. I'm sure these are moon or astro birth signs. That's what I was trying to say. So lion, which is probably Leo. I don't know all of the astrological signs. So you have another moth. Trying to keep them together. So you have another like moon phase with different decoration around it. So you have a cow skull. Oh, that one's a lady. I know this is an astrological sign. I cannot think of what it is. And you have a triquetra, which is beautiful. So I may steal that and put that in my car. So this one is another like sun. So this one's moon and mushrooms. Oh, that one's like a dolphin tail or a mermaid tail, whatever you want to say. Another moon and lotus flower with crystals in the middle. Some feathers. This one is a moon phase with a moth in the middle, and it says spread your wings and fly. And then it repeats it. Yeah, it repeats it on the other side, so. Some dragonflies. More flowers and like, this is like a terrarium type of thing. This one is, I think, a jellyfish in a jar. Crystals in jars. It says spread your magic. And then a hare, which I think might be another astrological sign. I'm not really good at astrological stuff, so. And then another crescent moon with flowers. Here's a wolf. And then the scales. Ooh, the owl is really pretty. I got a thing for owls, so I might be stealing that one too. And then just hands and the moon again. And then I think that's supposed to be a mushroom with the all-seeing eye. So that's that pack. And then these ones, I didn't realize that they were going to be more paper than I mean, they are kind of, they feel kind of rubber coated, but I don't know how well these would do in resin. So that one's an owl with some roses, some skeletons. So this was like a steampunk one, I think. Some spiders and a clock, gears, a raven and a clock, octopus, what is that called? The mask that they used to wear during the Black Plague. That's like some contraption. So I'm just going to go through these. Got more holographic ones. I won't go through all of them, but I'll pull some out and show you the basis of what these are. So these ones are all flower oriented. So they're all flowers. So just has different types of flowers. And if these don't work in, and this one was called Flourishing Blooms, and these are 100 in each. I don't know if I said that already. And the one before that was Spiritual Beast. And then the last one is Magic World. And they're all going to be semi-spiritual type of themes. So Hourglass, Gorgeous Moon. I think that's a snake. Yuck. Another Hourglass and Moon. So that's hands with like an herb in the middle. So that's what those ones kind of look like. And then the last thing that I got are these, and they're just for my shop. They're little thank you stickers so that I can put on my packages. So I thought they were really cute. And I got a whole roll of them. I don't remember if it says, it doesn't say, but it's a whole roll. I think it was like 50 stickers or something like that. And I did think they were going to be bigger, like 50-cent piece size, you know, but they're fine. So that is my Temu haul, and I will see you next time. Bye!